This week's episode of Bariatric TV is sponsored by Bariatric Advantage, the most complete line of micronutrient replacements specifically designed for the weight loss surgery patient. Help support the show by ordering your Bariatric Advantage products directly from the BTV e-store. Help support Bariatric TV by ordering your bariatric products from btvstore.com. Use the coupon code FREAK and get a 10% discount on your next order.
How's it going, y'all? I'm Linda.
And that makes me Toni. What do we have for you freaks this week?
In the drop zone, we have two freaks that are no longer just spectators in the game of life.
Tiny bubbles while you're sleeping.
No!
Tiny bubbles while you're sleeping.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not gonna happen.
Weight loss surgery for teens.
And if you don't have time to eat, just shake it, baby.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Hey, y'all. So I can do that.
You'll do that. This week's Drop Zone Freak is a twosome that by their own definition are no longer just spectators.
This week's DZFs are Sean and Janine Gilday. Their reason for being glad that they have surgery is having weight loss surgery has allowed us to become the healthiest we've ever been and to participate in life rather than being spectators on the sidelines.
Congrats, Sean and Janine. Now please send us your address and phone number to feedback@bariatrictv.com so we can get some revival sweet chips headed your way.
And for the rest of you, email us your before and afters, or your before and during, or simply your befores, as well as one sentence on why you're glad you had surgery to feedback@bariatrictv.com.
And we'll be waiting for that email over here, over there, over somewhere in the dumping ground.
Over here?
Over
No,
there.
maybe it's over there.
There.
No, it's over here.
We'll be
No,
waiting for it. There.
It's up
No,
there.
there. Up there? No, down there.
I don't feel good.
Welcome to the dumping ground. Hey, Toni, what are you doing?
I'm observing something.
And what are you observing?
Well, you know that it's been a few years since we've had surgery.
Yeah, like 7 years.
Well, you know after you lose the weight, you kind of go through a bit of, well, craziness. Food craziness, shopping craziness, friend craziness, emotional craziness, energy craziness, even relationship craziness.
You can say that again. But eventually the craziness slows down, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time, and just recently I feel like I'm slowing down and starting to pay more attention to things.
Like what?
Well, recently I noticed that I no longer require sleeping aids. For the first time in my life, I can fall asleep regularly, all by myself. It's sort of awesome.
She took the training wheels off. I'm so proud. That's pretty cool, because I know a lot of freaks have a lot of trouble with their sleeping, so it's good to hear.
But with this knowledge comes a strange awareness that as I'm falling asleep, and I know this is going to sound crazy, I'm now the Barometer Bird.
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, I feel like the Barometer Bird. You know, the famous drinking bird that bobs back and forth into a glass of water?
Produce one of these damn birds. Right now. I'm not following you. Not at all.
Well, let me see if I can explain it. I'm constantly producing bubbles. Air bubbles, that is. I can feel them if I stop, slow down, and really pay attention.
And just where are you producing the bubbles? Keep it clean.
From way down in my pouch and up into my throat. I can actually feel them coming up. The really weird part is I can even feel them more when I'm laying down in bed at night. Then they sort of reach my throat and I can hear a little squeech for each one. I don't know why, but it reminds me of the Barometer Bird. I think it's because of all the air bubbles, and it's fairly regular. You know, like head down, head down, head down, here it goes, and up it goes. Squeech.
Yeah, I'm not sure I noticed that before. I'll play along though.
When you lay down at night, just lay there quietly and see if you notice it. And freaks, if any of you notice it, please let me know. I mean, I don't mind being a freak, but I think on this one, I'm a freak who wants company. I don't want to be the only post-bariatric Barometer Bird out there, okay?
Well, sounds like you really do have an altered reality.
Welcome to Altered Realities.
Weight loss surgery for teens. What do you guys think about it? It's been in the news lately and we've discussed it a bit on the Support Chat radio show.
And if teens do have surgery, the question becomes, what's a teen? Is it 13, 16, 18? What age is too young?
And just who decides if they're mature enough to have surgery?
According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, teen obesity has become a serious public health concern in the U.S. Research finds that nearly 1 in every 4 teenagers is obese.
Even though teen obesity is on the rise, most doctors aren't open to performing surgery on this group. The majority of healthcare providers seem to have the attitude that if these youngsters put their mind to it, they should be able to get back on track. Diet and exercise, anyone? Yeah, we all know that works just fine for most of us. Not.
New studies evaluating the merits of weight loss surgery for teenagers have provided fresh evidence that such a drastic step may be needed to head off a lifetime of obesity and illness. Dr. Thomas Ng, director of the Center for Bariatric Research and Innovation at Cincinnati's Children's Hospital Medical Center, stated this about the exercise diet approach: "It's clearly not working for some kids." He went on to say, "Until you bring up the option of bariatric surgery for those patients, you haven't done your job as a doctor."
Ng also served as a lead author on a study that argued for the use of weight loss surgery earlier rather than later in children who are becoming super obese.
The study of 61 teens found that those with an incredibly high BMI lost more than 1/3 of their weight after gastric bypass, but were still heavy enough to be considered morbidly obese.
Ng feels that something should be done when kids have a BMI that ranges in the 40s. What he's seeing, though, are teens coming to him with BMIs in the 50s or 60s. The weight comes down after weight loss surgery, but the teen might still remain in the obese range.
And BMI shouldn't be the only deciding factor. Because bariatric surgery depletes the body of key nutrients, which is why we supplement, any teen considering surgery should already be finished with the majority of their growth.
The teenager should also display a certain level of emotional maturity and have a supportive family. If they aren't capable of meeting all the after-surgery requirements or don't have parents to support them, then they really shouldn't have the surgery. I think that as surgeries become easier and less invasive, you'll see more teens being treated this way.
Teens are still going to have to be able to commit to a lifetime of change. We have to commit to it after surgery, but for them, the changes come earlier and might not be as easy to adjust to.
This one will be very interesting to watch over the next few years. I would imagine we'll be seeing more and more studies coming out on weight loss surgery for teens. Maybe at the ASMBS this June in Orlando, Florida, that we will be at.
So, what are your thoughts on this controversial subject? Should teens be having surgery? And if so, what should be the deciding factors in it? The comment section is right down there, folks, so let us know what you think.
Keeping informed about weight loss surgery is the only way for us to stay healthy and freak on.
Welcome to the Freak On segment.
Are you in a hurry in the morning and can't stop and have breakfast?
Are you spending your lunch hour trying to catch up on some errands like picking up dry cleaning or stopping at the bank?
Maybe the family is out for the evening and you just don't want to cook for yourself. Or maybe you just aren't hungry.
So what do? You just skip a meal, right?
Well, sure, why not? If I skip a meal, it's less food, so I'll lose weight faster.
Are you sure about that?
Of course! It's simple calories in and calories out. Less food, less calories, more weight loss.
No, not really. The body is a little bit more complicated than that. If you skip meals to lose weight faster, you might be in for a bit of a surprise. By skipping meals, your body may think it's in starvation mode and slow down its metabolism to compensate.
And I'll bet that like most of us freaks, skipping meals gets your mind into the game as well. You think, well, I skipped lunch so I can make up for it at dinner. Sound familiar? Next thing you know, you've way overeaten at dinner, and now you're taking a right hook to the solar plexus by your pouch, band, or sleeve. Or switch. Yeah.
A better approach is to eat smaller, frequent, healthier meals and snacks to keep your blood sugar balanced. But what if you just don't have the time? Or what if you're an early post-op still on soft foods? Or you're just not hungry, as some people claim happens to them after surgery?
Well, Bariatric Advantage,
who the Federal Trade Commission insists that we tell you is a sponsor of the show,
provided us with a little something that might be able to help.
Well, actually, they didn't provide this one. We took it out of the btvstore.com stash. But they do provide us with free products from time to time to review. The FTC wants us to tell you that, too.
The product we're referring to is an easy-to-mix high-protein meal replacement. It's great to drink on your way to work or when you do get stuck spending your lunch hour running around doing errands.
The high-protein meal replacement comes in a 35-pound...
Really? God, you're a stud!
That is a lot of powder!
The high-protein meal replacement comes in a 35-serving bag, only has 150 to 160 calories per serving, and provides a full 27 grams of protein.
And if you have issues with lactose intolerance, you're in luck. The protein is 100% high-quality whey protein isolate, which means it's lactose-free. And it's also the form of protein recommended for patients by the American Society for Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery.
Saying that 5 times fast.
No.
But that's not all, folks. They are fortified with between 15 and 50% of the daily values of 23 essential vitamins and minerals. But most importantly, how do they taste?
It smells like Strawberry Quick, which is very good. I used to love Strawberry Quick when I was a kid. But it doesn't really taste like Strawberry Quick. It's very strawberry-y and it's very thick. I like it. It's got a good flavor. It's not too proteiny. It's mixed with water. And normally when you mix these things with water, they're kind of thin and I don't know, whatever. But this one's actually pretty creamy. I like this. I would drink this.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And I'm not a big strawberry drink fan either, so I was outside of my comfort zone tasting this one. But that's what I do. I push the limits for you people.
Riding the ragged edge of whey protein isolate disaster, baby.
That's right.
Okay, that's good. You're right, it's creamy. It tastes a bit like sugar-free Jell-O pudding before it hardens. That's exactly what it tastes like.
So where do you get these tasty meal replacements, you ask? Well, I have another line. So how about I say that? Well, we have 2 places for you.
First, we have the single serve and 35 serving bags at btvstore.com in chocolate, banana, and strawberry flavors. And we currently have the 35 serving bags on sale for $44.95.
And if you want other flavors, or if you want a quick pre-mixed shake and go single serve container, just click on the Bariatric Advantage banner on our homepage to be whisked away to the Bariatric Advantage site where the aforementioned products can be found.
Well, freaks, that's it for this week. But while you're waiting for us to return, don't forget to send us your show ideas and product recommendations to feedback@bariatrictv.com or post them in the forums at bariatrictv.com/forum.
And please come visit us at btvstore.com to order up all of your bariatric goodies.
Bye-bye, birdies.
Bye, Bariatric Birdies.
I'm looking at my, and I just think this makes my face, why the long face?
What a long face.
It doesn't.
It does, that's why you're laughing.
Would you like a sugar cube or an apple? Oh, it's such a boring show. Just boring. Huh?
Nothing.
Huh?
I just need to be bitch slapped, really, I do. I need to be bitch slapped. I will fess up. People, I need to be bitch slapped.
Linda, bitch slap her now!